What's happening? Yeah, I just wanted to do a short. I guess it's not really that short. It's 15 minutes. I don't really think people ever watch 15-minute videos, so maybe I'll try to get the meat out of what I'm trying to say right now, which is that I think this class is very strong in this season. Because of the way the runes work, they get so much from the static increases of damage and crit value, penetration, because they attack so fast, and because so their base damage is super low. So, and because you can attack so rapid, you just get so much value out of these runes. Every class gets value out of the runes, and honestly, arguably, there are some classes that have even more crazy things, like, you know, short sword having that one support buff for attacks and kills. And yeah, so I pressure this guy as he tries to go on me. I thought he was gonna ult me, and he just, like, I don't know what he was doing, but he does have pretty good movement here. And if that steel tip would have hit, he would have died, because it would have stuttered him and lowered his armor, and I would have shot him in the back. But I missed. Okay, good. Azap's on the side. I'm just trying to headshot whatever I can. If it's a hero, that's great. I'm going to shoot in that general direction, but you want to keep up the headshot angle or the shooting in the back angle. I also think my swordsman micro was pretty bad. I pulled them out too soon, and I also didn't charge properly with them at first. Try to pressure that guy, but I see that I'm stacking up too many Nomkin stacks. I don't actually have the rune equipped that clears it. So this guy is trying to get out. Steel tipped him and shot him instead. I actually think this is a pretty decent trade with the swordsman, but it's also just bad micro by this guy. Oh, because he's gone. He's not making his guys retreat. Okay. Good old ranged meta, huh? Yeah, you want to try to clean up range, especially if you're at that angle. I mean, you can just shred them, as you can see. Just use all your stuff on them unless you have heroes pressuring you. Then you want to save Bola and Sunshot and just use autos and steel tipped, right? It's kind of one of the reasons why steel tipped arrow is so necessitative, I think. It's just so versatile. So right here, I mean, what am I going to do, really, you know? This is a mistake by me, I think. Even, not only, like, just going here, but the duration that I stay, I think, is just bad. So I'm shooting at a bunch of shields because the way they have them staggered. I'm trying to find some kind of angle to where I can get some headshots in, and I finally hit the hammer here quite a bit, and they take him out. All right, get a good combo on that guy. He's not really paying attention. I don't know, asleep at the wheel, as you say. And then get some back shots on these guys. It's a good meme. Bad headshot angles. I try to go for the range for a second, but it's just too many and I'm too far. This is another massive mistake by me. So I said it was a mistake to stay. You know, I end up accomplishing more than I thought I would, I guess. But this is a major mistake for me, not pressuring the heroes closer. I'm so far away, and so guaranteeing that I'm going to land my CC properly is difficult, right? Like, I have to account for so many different things, like what kind of movement they're going to use, what kind of animation they're going to choose to use at that time. And so I needed to be closer and ensuring that my CC was helping out my team. That was bad. Okay, that guy's dead. Yeah, just joining in on the gang here. Why not? Definitely need units. I think even more so I should have just immediately ran once I killed that guy and got units. I don't know about this song, man. Gotta admit. Yeah, that's right. I'm casually using a non-copyrighted lo-fi page. So he's imp marching, which I thought like my condos are gonna get waxed, but I just immediately used the shock attack thing, and it was fine. They are getting kind of low. It was a bad stun shot, man. I should have held on to it whenever I saw that he repositioned. Kind of pressuring these guys. Should have got my condos out of there, man. I think that's pretty... So I try to get them out, but like, how many am I going to lose since I did it that late? Not really as many as I thought. It's fine. Headshotting these guys. This guy's going to try to run. Steel tips up soon. Yep. Yeah, so I think in general, man, you want to try to create as much hero pressure as you can. And the only time you want to stop trying to go for hero pressure is when there seems to be more pressing an issue. Like if there's range that are just shredding your army and you know you can actually thin them out pretty quickly. So here, I don't know about this, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm thinning this guy out. But like I'm just spending a lot of time here. And for what? I don't know. It's not good macro at all, as they say in League of Legends. Something I think people need to think about when they play this game more, myself included. And here again, what is this? What is this? What am I doing? This is bad. Okay, so you get the guy. It's like, okay, I kill this person, but I lose all of my condos, and I'm just like here. Don't even kill that person. It's bad. Now you're in a terrible situation. Longsword's helping you, but like that also means he's not in the fight that matters. Meanwhile, they're taking C. So that guy ends up dying, but I mean, it's a bad play. Let's just be honest. I also tried to get one tick of my bandage off before he shot me, but I mean he interrupted it anyway, like quicker than I can even get a single tick, so it didn't matter, and I wasted the cooldown. Yeah, he was already dead, but it's worth talking about. Shortbow dismount is very strong because you can immediately cancel it into a roll and stun shot or whatever. You know, you can just immediately get that CC down for your team. So that's why roaming with Shortbow is so good. One of the reasons. Yeah, I just choose to imp march this guy because I wanted to do as much burst damage as I could to his retreating units and try to wipe him out, and then just pull my guys out and save for the next march. I really don't think it was that bad of an idea, but maybe I'm wrong. Pretty impatient stun shot. It's pretty. Your CDs are valuable, man. Something I think a lot of, particularly Shortbow players that I see, don't really think about. They just kind of willy-nilly throw everything out there. They don't try to ensure that they're going to land things. And people say, well, okay, we'll just land it. Just get better at aiming. True, but people can sidestep, bro. People have a lot of movement abilities in this game. And the hitboxes are not very consistent. Anyways, getting a march off here. Not a bad one, I don't think. Getting some pressure. And holy shit, there's a cav charge. Turn my guys around, immediately brace. And so because of the immediate brace, I end up getting more value out of that than I thought. So his guys are done too. So yeah. He had a good charge. I think I had a decent response. And I mean, 4 minutes. It's going to be tough for them to pressure this. We're even on troops, but I think if you're even on troops, it's actually easier if you're on defense, obviously. But I guess it depends on the map. A lot of people say this map is attack favored. Looking to pick this guy off. Bad stun shot. Impatient yet again. Still dies. But stun shot's very important, you know. I try to. It's important to wait for whenever they're doing an animation or they're stuck in something to where you know you can guarantee. And so yeah, I'm just experimenting with Rattan Vipers. Another bad stun shot. It's all about patience. I feel like. Not trying to force it too soon. That guy's dead. Yeah, this is very wild aiming right here. This is very bad. So in situations like this, when you're playing a ranged class, particularly Shortbow, or I guess particularly any class, situations where you're sitting here and you're just missing shots or not pressuring in the way that you need to, it seems like it's like neutral from your perspective. It's actually bad. It's very bad for your team because you know if you imagine it from the perspective of say like a MOBA or like a strategy game from over the top. Just imagine if like your archer hero just all of a sudden started doing no damage. Just every single shot they shot, it just ran into the ground. You know, I mean that'd be a shitty unit. You wouldn't want that unit in your composition. So it's very important to be consistent, man. And a lot of being consistent with aim in this game is simply about finding the proper angle and staying there instead of trying to stunt too hard. And also just being patient with when you take your important shots, like with that one. I think I played that one pretty well. And he has a good good escape. He's out of there. I don't actually think that stun shot was that bad. I think they just moved weird, but yeah, that guy gets taken out by Bola. And so pretty bad micro from me with my Vipers. I get too focused on what I'm doing, and then I end up dying anyway. So congratulations, buddy. If we lose the one time I die, I'm going to be so sad. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. You're looking at a gray screen, type into your team some nonsense, doesn't help. Only say things that matter, you know? So like telling the team that 7 are dead, reminding them that, telling them to die on point, that's meaningful, but saying like, telling them how sad you're going to be if you lose the one time you die, that's just you being cocky, you know? That's what I think. Gotta be honest when you're a little bitch. Pretty sloppy aim. Again, just not being patient. A lot of it is less about like having crazy amazing aim and more about just waiting for the right time. He dodged it. Game's over. GG. Thanks for watching.